Hello everyone, this is Day Trader Matt with abusinesswithtrading.com doing a market recap for Tuesday the 13th of March. It was also Fed Day and it was a very interesting one, and we'll get to that in a moment. Basically what happened today, the markets did gap up a little bit, moved sideways, and then eventually stabilized and began moving higher, and right now is trading much higher off this chart here. We had one trade today. It was a successful one. Maximum profit potential we were working in was 3.25 points or 13 ticks. We definitely played it a little conservative today. Actual trade entry and exit called out real time was 1.5 points or 6 ticks. What happened? We basically watched the markets all day. Then we finally, we saw it stabilize and push up, and we got long right in here, and basically took our first bit of profit here, and then we got out as it was coming down, and then the market kept rallying up, and it looked to us like the market probably was going to come down a little more. It didn't, and it just took off from there. And it is what it is. It's on Fed Day. The market's going to act a little quirkier. Today it bought up all the way into FOMC, and it looked like everybody was anticipating exactly what happened. Sometimes the Fed's a little bit predictable. He was a little predictable, but the markets sometimes are a little more irrational. Even though you know what the Fed's going to do, I expected a little more irrationalness, if that's even a word. But it is what it is. The Fed basically did not hint at QE3 at all. They're continuing with the Operation Twist and keeping rates zero bound at least until late 2014. They said. People were thinking maybe sooner, and interest rates went crazy today. It was definitely really interesting. Jamie Dimon came out, and JP Morgan raised their dividend. They're also doing a $15 billion buyback, much larger than expected. And then the Fed came out and talked about the bank rating system. They did 19 banks, 4 of them failed, and they came in and disputed that a little bit. But everything every bullish piece of information came out afterwards. Wells Fargo is raising their dividend. There's other buybacks, other dividend hikes. The ones that haven't hiked are looking into it. It was a very interesting last half of the day. It really was. Anyway, with all that said, I'd like to encourage everyone to stop by and check out the website at www.businesswithtrading.com. Every day we focus on the S&P 500 futures market. It's my favorite market to trade. It's definitely a market that I'm passionate about, and thankfully our members share the same passion, which makes it awesome to be able to talk about the markets. Everybody's interested to hear what I'm thinking, what I'm seeing, and not to brag on myself or anything like that. I'm just, it's a great to be able to talk to other people who care about the same stuff. We're all here to make money, and having a good time while you're doing it is definitely important as well. So I encourage you to check out the website. I have some videos on there. Also on the upper right hand side, if you have any questions, I have a contact form. Check out that, and no such thing as a dumb question. There's only the one that hasn't been asked yet. So I encourage you to take advantage of that. And I love reading email and answering email, and meeting people, and it's definitely a lot of fun. And with that said, I'm gonna look at the news for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning at 8:30, we have the current account looking for negative 114 billion. Prior was negative 110. Import prices looking for 0.6%. Prior reading was zero point 0.3. At 10 o'clock, Bernanke's going to speak. It should be very, very interesting, especially if he talks about inflation a little bit more. He did speak about in the FOMC statement that the rising oil prices are putting a little inflation in the mix. So that would be interesting. And then we do have crude oil inventories coming out 10:30, looking for 2.2 million. Prior reading was zero point 0.8 million. And that is the news of the day. Um, Basically, it was an interesting day. With that said, if you enjoyed this video, please click the Twitter, Facebook, and like buttons. Appreciate that in a big way. Email your friend if you liked the video. Definitely would appreciate that. Everybody have an awesome night, and I'll see you in the morning. Thanks.